especially if you're StarCharger, because you could have that parry that, I believe, does not autocorrect from behind. So if Rewind gets a teleport, that's going to be a serious punish. Now, beautiful tech grab there. Rewind still got that first hit there.
And this is an interesting matchup because this usually looks good on paper for Displacer Raiden if the Kitana is zone heavy, but StarCharger, one of the most aggressive Katanas in the scene, and it's going to play a little bit different of a story as that teleport's not going to catch a lot of fans.
He goes going for a little bit of corner pressure here. Going to take his time, does not block the jump-in punch, and this is going to do a nice chunk of damage, and ultimately pushing him all the way into the corner. Now here's the thing, the corner position isn't really as much of an issue if Rewind is in the corner, because that teleport is such a huge factor, and that was a whiff punish from downtown. The back three, eating up that parry, and unfortunately didn't wait long enough to get the full punish.
Whoa, and that scoop got her behind his hitbox. Even he didn't believe, that's why we didn't see a conversion.
Paulo pleased with that hitbox, and a down one shocker. Rewind taking the first round narrowly. StarCharger still putting in some nice work. Just needs to be a little bit more careful throwing out those strings. Rewind using the Displacer teleport to the best of his ability to be able to get as much whip punch damage as possible. A little bit of the zoning game, keeping his distance. Rewind has a life lead. StarCharger, though, no doubt, has a little bit of an easier time building meter from full screen. Just going to back off here. He's kind of trying to scout out these Displacer teleports. Oh, eats the forward 1-2, no doubt, had to break there. And now Rewind putting it all out on the table. Gonna opt to save his meter here. It's an interesting choice. He's still going to have... He's going to be a little bit of a life deficit now, but he has 2.5 bars of meters to work with. No doubt for juicy damage as well as safe armor, which is arguably just as important. And the back two connects, but no follow-up.
We saw during Conquest, he back two'd a lot. And that's going to be some great damage, and that's going to be so close to closing out. He has to watch out for the EX teleport, but the delayed wake-up is actually going to kill him. StarCharger did, in fact, commit to pressure. If it woke up the EX teleport, we might be looking at a different story.
Sitting on round number 3, StarCharger, nice adjustment on forward 1 anti-air, and a beautiful conversion trailing behind. Rising Blades didn't have the...
Oh my Lanta, we have seen everything.
Okay, that, I don't know whether that was autocorrect or he buffered like he was waiting for it. Either way, paying out in his favor. And that's a huge turn of events for StarCharger. And a massive jump back, almost scouting it out here, and this should actually end up killing. That's a neutral jump punch, and that is definitely going to be death. StarCharger taking game number 1 in a styling fashion. That was a very interesting autocorrect there. Just happened to be the right time. You know, tried to get the input for a fan from full screen. That Displacer, almost too good of a read. Did the read a bit too early, inputs reverse.
And you know, that's something where it's kind of built in OSs when the inputs are reversed inputs of other special moves, and I've been on the good side of that back in my day with the air throw with Kodal. Shout out to Paulo. But yeah, when that happens, very good from StarCharger to actually get the conversion, because it can happen so fast.
I know you wanted nothing more than to say rest in peace to Kodal instead of shout-outs to Paulo, but we're going to let that slide. I see the tears
I'm giving Paulo shout-outs for making my air throw the reversed input of EX overhead. All right?
I've been on the receiving end of that. That is one of the most demoralizing things to deal with. But looking into it now, gets the 2-1 into EX blade sharpen. That extra damage is on the table for a good amount of time, but Rewind going for the amount of pressure and damage to kind of mitigate all that time.
Wow, and again!
And that was...
again, just a special move instantly. And the fact that it was an instant air fan reversed input, how does that even happen?
I'm starting to think we're not giving StarCharger the props he deserves. Maybe he's actually a god and baiting all this stuff out. I don't know anymore. I don't know what to say, because that instant air reversal input, please. Please. Here we go. Just narrowly missing the down one conversion to get some decent damage, but the jump kick air to air, forcing StarCharger to break.
Yeah, if we see it for a third time against that teleport, I think we have to say that it's actually StarCharger at this point, if he gets 3 in one match, right?
It has to be. Absolutely. So I gotta take back what I said. This man is a god among men.
These are not option selects. These are simply reactions.
StarCharger just all over the place. And a beautiful conversion. That looked extremely tough to do. Back 3-4 connecting, forcing Charger off of his meter yet again.
Whoa, and the
parry comes into play. Now Rewind has Breaker in case he gets opened up. StarCharger, unfortunately not in the same position, eats the grab in a chip out situation, baits the armor.
Oh, and a savage down 2 from Rewind. StarCharger had an opportunity to come back there. Luckily, Rewind was able to close it out. And man, we got ourselves a match here, 1-1.
That's a really good statement if you're Rewind, because it almost seems like he's adjusting everything that he was doing wrong in the first game. Meanwhile, StarCharger playing just as solid as ever and just really getting opened up by a few key things that are otherwise not really a mix. It's really more whiff punishing. So Rewind making the most of his mobility to kind of throw StarCharger off his game. Where you see, on the other hand, StarCharger using that parry and establishing that threat up close really seems to be paying off more times than not. Now, going into game number 3 here.
Round 1, fight.
We'll see if StarCharger can make something happen and answer back. It goes with a run-up reversal grab to start us off. Very smart. He knew that StarCharger doesn't mind just letting the parry just kind of hang there.
Oh, and a great hit confirm on... Fantastic hit confirm on the jump kick into the Superman to get the corner carry. That was a fantastic little mini conversion from Rewind. Oh,
using the interactable and the plus frames.
That is such a demoralizer when you eat a cross-up dive kick interactable and then you are incredibly plus. Back in the corner, in the back one, interrupting the string from StarCharger, but StarCharger's going to get some great damage here.
Wow, look at all that damage.
And it's not even over 32%. And he has to watch out. Rewind not waking up.
Oh no, tried to go for an anti-air and had to end up breaking there. The air fan catching him. StarCharger stealing that round directly out of Rewind's hands.
And got him off all the meter. Things going great. And what an anti-air forward one to start us off here in round number 2 from Rewind. Staggering this mix. Very well, not overcommitting, keeping himself sort of safe. You know, if StarCharger's expecting the whole string or things like that, those small mixes can become safe if your opponent is expecting full combo. Here we go. Great punish from Rewind. If he would have gone into Shocker there, maybe could have applied a teleport and then pressure back into the corner. But he's going to hold on to the meter here just in case he takes this round. And never mind, a reversal EX Shocker. Never mind everything I just said. That was pretty savage.
The guts on Rewind to just let that happen. Does that even have armor on it anymore?
No. That was savage right there.
You know what? All these youngins with their confidence in the reactions.
Confidence in your reads is everything, guys.
Oh, and Rewind dunking on StarCharger with that neutral jump punch.
Yeah, us old farts are sitting over here. How can I commit to this mix and be safe? No, you have to believe and do the unsafe stuff. That's how you get ahead in life.
These youngins have all the confidence in the world, and it just seems to be paying off, letting that back two rip. First hit completely whiffed, second one managing to continue on. Then again with a back two, StarCharger forcing the break. Keeping it as safe as possible. EX for Sandy Blast, no whiff punish.
And a down three Shocker. That was, wow. That would have given StarCharger an opportunity to generate pressure. And if Rewind would have blocked, he would have had a bar. I mean, he was so close to having one bar on block, but if he would have gotten opened up, Rewind did have a breaker. Just in case, if he would have gotten hit, that was a tricky situation, and Rewind clutching it out with that down 3 shocker. He's going to take the lead here, and StarCharger is now back to the wall if he wants to try to get into this top 8.
Now, we've seen StarCharger come back from worse before, especially for someone like him who has, in my opinion, some of the best composure when it gets down to like really close games. We've seen it even at offline events. I've seen it myself with my own 2 eyes. This guy stays composed and actually has a good amount of clutch victories on his resume. So there's no... This set is still very much in anybody's hands.
And the forward one hitting everywhere. Rewind coming off the bar, getting the anti-air. Only is 26%, but with that throw, all of a sudden comes a 38% combo.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're looking at a little bit of impatience on StarCharger. That EX Assassin run is very uncharacteristic of StarCharger. But that's the pressure that he is known for. And gets a clean jump in. Rewind missing that anti-air yet again. Definitely regretting that decision. Switching positions, going for a meaty jumping punch. And the back twos all day long. And gets dunked on again with that neutral dunk punch. This might actually kill, and it does. Rewind on set point, looking to put himself in the top 8.
That was insane back and forth between these two. Rewind getting the health lead, StarCharger taking it right back, and Rewind clutching it out at the end. And now StarCharger getting a little bit of momentum, starts off early in round number 2, gets him in the corner right where he wants him, doesn't have to respect anything on wake up, and just staggers him once again. Now he has to watch out for a bar here, but I like... He's keeping the pressure going. I like this. Disrespecting that armor a little bit.
You saw there, he's been doing relatively well in the corner, but Rewind actually, most of his damage comes from mid-screen. Very nice use of the EX Vicinity Blast there. Keep itself in the now. Has as much plus frames as he could possibly ask for right now. 1-1-2 to keep those plus frames going, but gets clipped yet again after no doubt trying to get another anti-air with that forward one. He really seems to be falling apart with establishing that air dominance, and he might want to consider backing off entirely with that.
Yeah, we saw even in round number 1, he trying to get that teleport game going. StarCharger's landed a few clean jump-ins on that teleport in.
There you go, 4-1-2. You see the amount of chip damage that he's doing, and more so the meter that he's building with all of these block strings and into the teleports.
Puts himself in the corner. StarCharger could have easily canceled that and gotten some great damage. Instead, uses it for some plus frames. He still has a breaker. Wow! Okay, that is now like 3 for 3 on reads on that teleport, and he even read what he did after that teleport. What is going on here?
Yeah, StarCharger confirmed God. GodCharger over here with all the reverse input reads of a lifetime. Oh no, and the beautiful whiff punish, forcing StarCharger to break. In the corner with no meter. One mix is going to do it.
Oh
no, and that's the punish. Going to keep it nice and simple. And Rewind is your next qualifier for the top 8 in a lightning fashion. Absolutely beautiful by Rewind.